Dear gentle viewers, hi, I'm your host Reena and welcome back to our Jewelries. I'm so glad to have you here. As we always share our thoughts here in English so that we all can improve our English communication skills together. So today also we are going to speak about how you can improve your English communication skills and not only your English communication skills, but also how you can add value to your life through English. So today I have infinite number of thoughts in my mind and I want to discuss about all of those thoughts. Do you know it happens many times that we have a lot of thoughts and we do not know that how to organize them and how to talk about them. However, one of the thoughts that I wanted to share with you is about discipline. Do you know what? If you want to have anything in your life, if you want to achieve anything, then you should need a discipline. And I know this thing that it is very difficult to be disciplined. To maintain a discipline is a big thing. So I just wanted to say that sometimes we get overexhausted by doing things in a consistent way. Discipline is the thing that you need to force yourself for doing the things. But it doesn't mean that you need to feel burdened. Just try to make discipline a habit. When it will become your second nature, you are not going to feel any kind of overexhaustion. I observe this in myself that I sometimes get frustrated because I'm putting too much efforts in doing my all the tasks. I rush from one task to another task and I realized this that I need to do something. And what idea I came up with was that I need to make discipline a habit so that I'm not going to feel burden, so that I'm not going to feel any kind of stress and anxiety because of any discipline to maintain the discipline, right? So what do I want to say that you need to maintain a discipline by making it a habit, and once you have done this thing then it will be no longer any kind of burden. And I have observed one more thing in myself when I was thinking about rushing from one task to another. Then I came to know that if I want the thing to be natural, then I will have to stick to my tasks, whatever I do from morning to evening. Now, it's so simple for me to get up at 5. As you know, that I always wake up at 5, and when I started this thing, it was a big thing for me, and I was just like that, how may I get so early? It's so difficult. But over time, I just overcome this thing, and I now can easily wake up at 5. It's not a big deal for me. Just like we do brush each morning, in the same way, I can wake up at 5 and I can get all my work done so easily. So I can have whatever I want to achieve in my life. And in the same way, if you do wish to have everything, whatever you want to have in your life, then you will have to make some efforts. At first, you might feel overburdened, stressed, but over time, you are going to make this thing happen. And believe me, it will definitely change your life. You're going to think that you have got some magic in your life when you do this. When you wake up at 5 and give yourself time for self improvement, then it will definitely going to change your life. If you are expecting more and more from your life, but you are doing the same thing, then it will never change. You will have to add some extra things so that you can get whatever you want to achieve, right? So if I talk about myself, I was talking about this thing that I rush from one task to another and I feel it burden. So I came up with this idea that I really need to make my discipline a habit so that I no longer feel any burden, and I can do all the things in an easy way. since my aim here is to improve English spoken skills and add value to your lives through my video podcast. Whatever I just speak in this video podcast, I just want you to inspire from my journey of spoken English, that how I started speaking in English in front of camera, or how I overcome my fear of speaking in English. In the same way, you can also start. You can also build fluency. The only thing that you need to do is be consistent with whatever you are doing. I have already cleared many things, that if you want to speak in English fluently, then you will have to start doing a lot of things. Like, the most important thing, listen to audio podcast, listen to English content as much as you can. Whatever you're doing, just put on your headphones. Suppose if you're doing any household chores, you can put on your headphones and listen to English audio podcast. I have made 100 audio podcasts by which you can get to know all the necessary sentence formation and vocabulary that you need to know while speaking daily English conversation. So I want you to listen to my all the 100 audio podcast so that you can build your fluency. Whatever we just normally speak in any other language, in our native language, you will be able to speak all those things in English as well, because I have included all of the necessary topics that will help you in daily English conversation, right? So please do listen to those audio podcasts. However, there are so many audio podcasts or content in English that is on YouTube. You can listen to those things as well. Whatever you like, you just need to indulge yourself in English environment and start watching English web series or cartoon or whatever you like. Then you can definitely going to build fluency. However, I was talking about this thing, that how can I overcome this fear of getting success. You know what? If you want to get success, then you do not need to feel worry. We always think of this thing, that we are doing so much hard work and still we are not getting whatever we want to have. So just leave these things and just put all your efforts in doing the task without being thinking that you will going to have those things or not that you want to have in your life. Because if you are going to think like this, then you might get frustrated, and you might get stressed, and you can have anxiety, and it is not good for your mental health. So just do work and enjoy the journey. Success is not about destination, it's about enjoying the journey. When you started enjoying the journey, then you are not going to feel any kind of stress. Just I've mentioned before, that make discipline a habit so that you do not feel any kind of overburden or overexhaustion. Once you start doing this thing, then you are good to go, and you can do all the things effortlessly. Just like we do brush each day, in the same way, you need to make a habit of indulge yourself in English environment, just like do English listening and speak in front of mirror to build fluency and confidence. And you can also record like me in front of camera. All these things are very important to improve your English communication skills. So do focus on these things and be consistent with these things, and you will find that you have improving yourself too much. Do you know what? There is too many things that we need to focus on. It's not only about English spoken skills, it's about everything that you really want to have in your life. And one more thing, I have observed many people that when they want to achieve anything, then they just too much obsessed with those things that they completely forget about their health. But do you know what? Health is one of the most crucial thing that you need to focus on. Do not ignore your health. It's very precious. If you do have good health, then only you can enjoy your life. I have seen many people who just do all the hard work and ignore their health. And when they get success, they do not have any health. And whatever they earn, whatever they achieve, they just not able to enjoy those things because their health is not good, and everything whatever they have earned so far by doing so much hard work, it just completely spend on the expenditure of their health. Means they just put too much efforts for earning money and they ignore their health, and after that when they have a lot of money, they spend all those money to their health and they will left with nothing. So it's important that you need to have work life balance and you need to focus on your health as well. And do you know what? It's very important. It's very important for everyone. Whatever they are doing, they should have a balanced life. Means if you are doing work, then spend time for work. And it is also necessary that you spend time on your health as well. And the thing that really impact your mood is spending time with your loved ones, spending some time in nature. Because if you are going to do this, then you are going to feel a different kind of energy within you that you are not aware of it right now. But when you are going to spend some time in nature, then you are going to feel these things. It regenerate your thoughts. If you are going to have walk in nature, then you are going to feel much better. You can have better thoughts and you can regenerate your energy. The power of doing work become double. Because do you know what? It is very necessary that you can have some time for your health so that you can perform better. If you do not have good health, then how you can keep your mind calm and you can feel tranquility, peace of mind that is necessary for doing any kind of work, that is necessary for focusing on work, that is necessary for concentration. So it's important that you spend some time to make your health good. And it's also important that you spend your time with your loved ones as well, because when you are going to have success, then with whom you are going to share it, and happiness increases when you share it with your loved ones. So do not take any kind of burden and put efforts in everything and make it a habit so that you do not feel any kind of overburden or pressure. I realize these things that I have been focusing too much on my task that I completely forget about all of these things. I started getting too much stress, and that's why I really wanted to share this thought with you so that you can get away from this problem, you can overcome this problem and live your life in a happy way. It's very crucial that you live your life because we always been on a journey. And if we are going to think like this, that whenever we achieve this thing, then we are going to feel happy, then it is not good for your health. Enjoy your journey. Enjoy your journey of whatever you do want to achieve in your life. Like here we are spending time to improve our English spoken skills, right? And if we are going to enjoy this journey together, then it feel very calming and it give us pleasure. But if you are going to take it as a burden, then you are not going to learn English spoken skills, as well as you are going to get stress, burden, and you're going to lose your health. So instead of focusing on destiny, you need to focus on your journey. enjoy your journey of learning spoken English or whatever you are doing. And be consistent with whatever you are doing. And don't worry, you are going to get everything, whatever you wish for. And I'm really glad that you are spending time with me to improve your English communication skills. I am here for help you. I am here for inspiring you so that you do not feel any pressure. I just want to create a like minded people community so that we can all grow together without taking any pressure burden. Whatever things we are doing, just make those things a habit and then you can achieve anything. Today I'm feeling so light just because I have observed this thing. I have realized this thing that instead of taking too much pressure, why don't I do something that can make my each moment happy, that I can have my whole day with joy. Whatever I'm doing, I really need to enjoy that. Whether it's speaking with ChatGPT, whether it's about making video podcast, whether it is about spending time with loved ones or anything. Do you know what? It is very important to reflect your journey. When you reflect that whatever you have achieved so far, then you are going to feel that yes, I have achieved so many things. It's really important to know that what things you have achieved till now. It will give you a sense of calmness. It will make your mind peaceful. And one more thing I want to say that you really need to be grateful for all the things you have. And I always be grateful that I have an amazing husband, a wonderful family, and a brilliant career opportunity. And I really want to suggest you that you should also be grateful for whatever you do have in your life. Because when you are going to thank God for whatever you have achieved so far or whatever you have in your lives that make you feel good. Think about those things and be grateful for those things. It will make you feel happy and it will keep you motivated. It will help you to grow even more better. And I always love to hear if you do have any thoughts for anything. Please leave comment and I would be happy to hear that. I hope you have enjoyed time spending with me over here. Thank you so much and don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel with your loved ones and with the people who wants to improve their English communication skills by the comfort of their home. Here we not only provide English communication skills but also add value in people lives so that they can live a better life without any pressure, burden, stress and anxiety. Thank you so much.